I think it's our time. We will wait for the participants to come here. When you are here, please say hello to us from chat section. We are very excited to host Aslı and Malik today. Here, they will give us a brief introduction and a very effective one about easy project software. Okay, we are happy to host you here, Aslı and Malik. You're all welcome here. And we have our sponsor, Aslı, TechWiser, here, and Malik here from YCG company. So Aslı, we would like to thank you about supporting us and being our sponsor in this event. TechWiser is totally a full supporter of PMI Turkey. We love that, and I would like to give the stage to you, and I want you to introduce Malik as well. So everyone, please enjoy the session. See you in the end. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Emrah. Welcome, everyone. TechWiser Consultancy is the proud platinum sponsor for this year. And as part of this year's topic, Journey from Idea to Value, we wanted to share one of the most impressive implementations of the government digitalization project using our Easy Project software. TechWiser is the local partner of Easy Project in Turkey. Please visit our booth for any detailed information about our products and services. Mr. Baybasunov from YCG, our Easy Project partner from Kazakhstan, gracefully agreed to present a successful case study to us. He is a certified project manager, IPMA level C, IC Agile certified professional, and Microsoft certified professional in BI and ERP solutions. He is also a certified project manager and business trainer according to the standards of Republic of Kazakhstan. We will try to answer all of your questions at the end of the presentation. Please type your questions in the chat area anytime during the presentation. And without further ado, I would like to hand it over to Malik Baybasunov.
Thank you, Aslı. Thank you, Emrah. Good day, everyone. So let me start share screen. Is it okay?
Yes.
Thanks. So, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, I would like to express my gratitude to the organizers for today's conference and sincerely view that such gatherings play an instrumental role in identifying the main directions of development, project management, not only in Turkey, but around the world. Today, I would like to share with you our experience of implementing project management in public sector here in the Republic of Kazakhstan. In my presentation, I will talk about the implementation approach and methodology. So you will learn how the Easy Project platform is used as unified project matrix and platform for collaboration of project teams of central and regional government authorities, as well as business representatives to implement government strategies and government programs. We will also talk about the possibilities of using BI tools and data analysis for monitoring the performance of government and territorial development programs. So far, about 40 government authorities and state bodies and more than 2,200 users have been involved to this work today in Kazakhstan. And today we have more than 10,000 projects created in our IT platform since beginning of this work. Actually, this is the second full-scale attempt to implement project management approach in our public administration and government structures. First was started in 2017 and wasn't completed properly because of necessary project management legislative acts and laws wasn't approved and accepted in time. So let's talk about agenda. Agenda for the first part of my presentation, we will talk about high-level support of project management in our country. Also, we will talk about new project management to government methodology and its key principles that we use. and also briefly cover strategic development plan of the Republic of Kazakhstan until 2025. So, as you can see, our strategic plan, strategic development plan of the Republic of Kazakhstan until 2025 was approved and published in on February 15 in 2018. So it is just a small part of these words of our first president, Nursultan Nazarbayev, when he said, expanding project management in order to maximize the effectiveness of projects and programs will significantly improve the overall efficiency of government agencies. And our current president, Kasım-Jomart Kemalievich Tokayev, on the extended meeting of the government in the beginning of this year on January 24th, he ordered that to ensure the introduction and implementation of modern approaches of project management to improve the efficiency of interactions between central and local executive bodies and development institutions. So as you can see, we have strong political will to implement project management to public administration. So according to our legislative acts, we have the following terms: state programs for central government bodies and territory development programs for local regional executive authorities. So the scale of the presidential order is to implement project management approach to all state programs and all territory development programs. For example, like healthcare development state program or digital Kazakhstan state program. And to fully transit state bodies to a project management-based approach. So our strategic plan, as you can see, it consists of 7 systemic reforms. Each of them consists of state programs and sub-programs. So here's the name of our systemic reforms. For example, new human capital, technological renewal and digitalization, competition and competitive business, the rule of law and anti-corruption, strong regions and urbanization, modernization of public consciousness, the public sector as the leader of change. As you can see, it covers all areas of our country's development. So during these months, we expect establishing national project office that is considered to lead all this work, and in each state bodies, unified program management offices were created. It was the order of our Prime Minister. And we accepted all necessary legislative all legislative base was prepared this year, and it is in the process of approval by all necessary stakeholders like Parliament and others. Let me highlight some key principles of our unified methodology. So our team have developed methodology named Project Management System to Government, and we registered its copyright here in Kazakhstan. So first principle, in integrated management, government employees and their supervisors should work in a single matrix network architecture of project, program, and portfolio management, not in usual hierarchical structure. So they should work in new reality. Second, from management by orders to we should transit from management by orders to gap analysis of the sufficiency of ongoing projects to achieve strategic goals. Third, we have to use proven methods, best practices and tools of project management. So I can say that we already approved and translated and approved 3 national project management standards based on international project management standard ISO. So ISO 21500 for project level, ISO 21503 for program management level, and ISO 21504 for portfolio management level. So on the first level, when we prepared necessary legislative acts, on the first level, we do not restrict project management teams in using only one project management standard. They are free to choose and use any international standards, methodologies, and frameworks like, for example, IPMA, ICB, PMI, PMBOK, P2M, Prince2, Scrum method framework, and etc. Only on second and third level, we have strict rules based on our national standards. On the fourth principle, personification of responsibility. We should know all chain of responsibility in any projects, starting from curators. It is the level of deputy prime ministers and deputy head of the presidential administrations. Then program manager, in our case, it is role for CEO level. So the ministers and governors of regions are responsible for program. They are program managers. They are deputy ministers and governors responsible for basic directions, and so on till the final project manager. So fifth, the bureaucratization of management and implementation agile approach. So we are implementing weekly sprints to control all state programs and projects. Six, we should use a single project and portfolio management solution of project management based on easy project. So all the information about these projects, programs, and portfolios should be stored in this one single platform. So and we would like our employees to use online dashboards of the real situation instead of some reports preparing. So the seventh, the exchange of information should be directly in the cross-platform, as well as through registered it in email messages, SMS messages will be considered as official correspondence, because before that, in government-to-government relations between some government agencies, when one state body or agency need to solve one problem regarding only one project with participants of, for example, second ministry or local executive body. So the second agency required and asked, send us official letter or request signed by your CEO, and then we will answer you officially. So it takes 1-2 weeks only to prepare, negotiate by hierarchy with their supervisors, and then head of the department and the head of committee and the deputy minister to sign and send official letter to second stakeholder. And then it takes 1 month to send answer with the same business process, starting negotiating answer letter from the project manager and till the deputy minister. So as you can see, to solve only one question, it takes 1-2 months for government agencies. So we want to improve and increase the efficiency here. On this slide, you can see how our strategic plan was decomposed and structured in EASY project. You can see that these 7 systemic reforms, and in the next slide we will cover it more detailed. So let us talk about the second part of my presentation. So in the second part of presentation, we will cover the following topics: how we have selected EASY project as a single platform. We'll talk about cross-platform briefly. How does it work? We'll talk about project management system itself, and also briefly describe KPI Monitor. It is the tool for strategic management, and briefly overview of our cross-platform and and our plans for future. So our IT solution consists of 2 parts: EASY project as unified project management platform, as I said, like Uber for project managers, where all project management teams and stakeholders can work together to get results without unnecessary bureaucracy. And second tool is Power BI for visualizing high-level dashboards, where you can monitor conditions and productivity of government programs and portfolios. So why easy project. So about 1.5 years ago, we carried out two-stage selection of project and portfolio management platform. So we considered long list of IT solutions on the first stage, which includes 10 software solutions like Microsoft Project Server, Rike, Asana, Trello, PlanView, and etc., which were chosen by 7 criteria, like, as you can see, wide installed base and scalability of solutions, no restriction of scaling, and wide functionality, presence in CIS markets. So after that, on the second step, we compared functionality of this software by 23 major features using our approach based on way rates. So in the shortlist, we have 3 solutions. It was interesting result: Microsoft Project Server, Rike, and Easy Project. So finally, we have selected Easy Project from the cost perspective, because it was much more attractive for us. Here you can see cross-platform, how it works. So the main feature is to form cross-functional project teams, and I don't describe it in details, but I want to say that it is for the first time in Kazakhstan when we structured all programs and all portfolios in one place, which help us prevent duplication in future. I want to highlight that one of the main idea was to create, as I said, unified project management platform for project management teams, where they can work together in the government to government, government to business, government to citizen relations without bureaucracy. So as you can see, we cover all 3 levels of project management in our methodology and our approach. So for long term, for 7 to 10 years and more, for this period, we have portfolios. For our state strategies, it is the portfolio level. For midterms, from 3 to 5 years, we have state programs and sub-programs. It is the level for programs. And short term, less than 3 years, it is level for projects. So here on the right, you can see that we have highest strategy, Kazakhstan 2050, and then our strategic plan, which decomposed to 7 systemic reforms. And then, for example, first systemic reform, new human capital, decomposed and consists of 3 directions: healthcare, education, and social area. So you can see that State Healthcare Development Program Implementation Office, it's responsible for healthcare development program, state healthcare development, and which also decomposed to its basic directions, and then basic direction decomposed to project groups, and project groups consist of project itself. So according to KPI Monitor, as I said, it was the tool for strategic management. We have developed so complex Power BI application with more than 70 dashboards, integrating 3 sources of data: statistics committee analytical information systems, KPI input system, and our cross-platform. So it is interactive dashboard for monitoring state program productivity, analyze the performance of certain indicators, and show ratings for indicators, departments, districts, cities, and regions. So using such tools as Power BI, or Click, Tableau, and etc., these tools provide in-depth analysis based on metrics to the required level of detail. So monitoring analysis of key performance indicators, and the ability to use modern technologies as, for example, machine learning to process large amounts of data. So we also use internal dashboards of the platform, Easy Project, to monitor productivity of our programs and portfolios. So as you can see, this is the example of one of our program level dashboard. So we have developed many internal Easy Project dashboards using these Easy Project internal features for all state programs and for strategic plan 2025. So we have more than 40 dashboards. These dashboards consist of various visual components like trend indicators, charts, for example, bar chart, pie chart, gauges, tiles, lists, and etc. Using these components, we can show visually how many active projects and tasks in progress for current state program and how many of them are overdue, total amount of expected expenses and actual expenses, and many other necessary information to manage projects, programs, and portfolios. Here, as you can see, this dashboard shows how many active projects, how many projects in basic directions, how many of them overdue, how many tasks it have, and here in pie charts you can see planned and actual expenses. So and here's the example of our KPI monitor. It is application that, as I said, covers strategic management functionality. As you can see on the left side of dashboard's main page, we have shown ratings by KPIs for all regions of Kazakhstan, including Kazakhstan interactive shape map used as heat map by indicated. This all data integrated and uploaded from Statistics Committee information system. Governors and its deputy and all regional or, for example, ministries, employees, they can select uploaded indicator grouped by branch of economy and see place of their region or their ministry in this rating. For example, share of small and medium business in regions in gross domestic product, or overall death rate, and etc. So right side of the dashboard shows consolidated indicators for program and basic directions. You can see that how many KPIs used, how many group of projects used for this period of time, and you can see photos of deputy governors, which are responsible for these 4 basic directions. So here you can select period by expanding, also filter year, quarter, and months, and the color of indicators for basic directions can be, as you can see, green, yellow, or red according to productivity of its group of projects. So if we drill down to the next level, you can see that departments of government agencies are responsible for group of project level, and so if we can see KPIs for this department responsible for this set of KPIs. In this case, it is the Department of Energy and Utilities. It's responsible for 8 KPIs here. Some of them are red, some of them yellow, and some of them green. If KPI is red, it means that planned fact deviation more than 10%. For yellow, it's planned fact deviation less than 10%, and for green KPIs, it's 100% fulfillment of actual values with the planned values. So each KPI can be considered as annual, quarterly, and monthly. Nowadays, we can use monthly step of planning, and if necessary, we can provide more detailed planning. Here you can see also gauge chart for monitoring plan and fact expenses of this department interactively, and how many projects used by this department to achieve their goals. So, and then we can drill down to the next level. On this level, we can see what projects used to achieve these KPIs of this department for selected KPIs and for selected period, and can see their planned contribution share in % for this KPI. As you can see, for example, total area of put it into operation residential houses, residential buildings. We can see that 6 projects involved in this to achieving goals, planned values of this KPI, and you can see its progress and their contribution share for this KPI. And by clicking to project name, we can open and we can drill down to the next 5th level and project and can open project page and can see its progress, its Gantt chart, Kanban, and all the tools in our cross platform. So because of
last 5 minutes, if you can wrap up,
okay.
We can have take some questions from the.
Okay, thanks. I'll try to finish in a 5 minute. So because of this KPI monitor, this tool and Easy Project has seamless integration, our KPI monitor is used as embedded application in Easy Project. So here you can see example of overall department's rating for this region. So today, this is some key points. Today we have 40 state bodies with more than 2,200 users and more than 10,000 projects created in our cross-platform. And we have 15 state programs and 70 territory development programs in our cross-platform today. So what are our plans for the future? So we are planning to develop automated management decision support system at the country level using machine learning, artificial intelligence, data analysis, and data mining tools. For example, using machine learning tools, we would like to analyze social network media and collect feedback to make necessary amendments and changes to state programs and territory development programs progress. To provide complete and objective analysis. So that tools that including such tools as neural networks, artificial intelligence, and data analysis. So in the end, I can say that we provided huge work since beginning of this year, and we are still providing this work for increasing maturity level of government and state employees. We believe that our methodology and solution could be successfully implemented in any country's public administration, in any country's government sector. So, dear participants, in conclusion, I would like to highlight that my company, UICG, and our partners, TechVisor and Easy Software, we will be happy to support your organizations in achieving your goals in project management. Wishing you all a productive and successful discussions during this event. Thank you.
Thanks for this lovely speech, Malik. We have some questions from our participants. Let me ask you, Mert from Vestel ask you, can Easy Project interact with Power BI directly, or it needs further implementation? This is Mert's question.
Yes. It's good. It is good question. Power BI, this high-end BI tools, they have many internal built-in connectors to gather information from many systems. So we using Easy Project's API, we provided seamless direct integration between Power BI and Easy Project. So we can, in a real time, upload data from Easy Project to see the necessary information and prepare dashboards.
Aslı, anything to add, or can I?
Yes, I mean, for API type of connections, if the companies have their own IT capabilities of making this type of connections, they can, or we can always assist with the implementation of such connections.
Yes.
Okay, and another question from our volunteer who works in Northwest Construction Company, Mehmet, ask you this. Does it have a cloud-based document management system integrated with the modules?
We are planning to integrate next year documents management system that used here in our public sector. In Kazakhstan, we have one, and we have plans to integrate other government information systems. Because of Easy product has the wide variety and wide functionality in integration, so I can assure that this integration can be done easily and fast.
Okay, thank you. Aslı, I think one last question for you. Emir asked from Tüpraş about how to register to your stand. I think you can give some explanation.
Yes. Well, I think he meant a demo, like how to try the system. You can directly contact us at our booth or send a chat IM to me. I'll assist you with all the new implementations and demonstrations of our products. And I see that somebody asked if it has an agile module. And yes, we can do agile and classical waterfall, everything, hybrid projects in the core Easy project. So that's not a problem.
Yes.
I think this is a huge implementation of huge knowledge, huge best practices. And one last question from me. Of course, these systems should be evolved by lessons learned and these best practices. How can you keep up with these new versions? How can you collect data from customers? And you have a lot of stakeholders in your site, Malik. You're talking about 10,000 projects. It's a huge number. So how do you support the development team with this feedbacks? Is there a way to do that?
You know, we have, as I said before, we have project management offices in all state bodies. So one of their tasks is to collect feedbacks from the end users. And with the assistance of our partners, so Easy project team, and we can implement all necessary requirements very fast.
Okay, good. So thanks everyone. It was a wonderful session with you, Aslı and Malik. I thank you personally, both of you. So I also want to thank our participants to join us and be with us here today. So see you in the next session. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.